Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome back. Welcome to Reckless Speculation Secret Wars, Part 2. If you like the content you hear, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and stay tuned for a PS5 giveaway at the end. All right, Part 2 of this great rumored speculation dump is that the great Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson will return, but as Black Widow and as Nomad, the character that Steve Rogers was in the comics when he gave up the shield and refused to represent America anymore. So one of the regular speculation is that this will be a TV show. Well, they will go back through the multiverse and try to fix it as he's taking the stones back. And he realized the multiverse is a total shit show. Mm-hmm. And so him and Scarlett, basically Black Widow, will try and fix it. Which is odd because Black Widow's dead.
Yeah, from the Soul Stone.
Right. So
well, she's alive.
Huh?
From the What If.
But that's where I was going. Does he meet that version of Black Widow and then they try to fix the multiverse? And you could speculate with the different versions of the multiverse he will meet.
Would that be the only Black Widow though? Could it be like another universe to add more Black Widows?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
It is the multiverse. There's always a Black Widow.
You know what I'm saying?
The point is they will meet different versions of themselves as well.
Because my understanding is that the one that I don't know. I was reading this a while back, but the one that the Captain America, Captain Britain is it? Yeah. The one that came out in
Peggy Carter. Yeah.
Peggy Carter wasn't the same ones as the What If.
No.
It was two different multiverses.
And she says she wants to come back and do more with that character.
Exactly. So
that'll be dope.
It will be dope if it's the What If, but I'm just saying, could it be a different one?
Yeah, it could be, but that's what everybody's speculating, since that's the only version that we know of is alive.
Okay. So what else do you think, Tony?
I also think we're going to get a Hydra Cap. Hydra Cap is from the comics where the Red Skull got a version of the Cosmic Cubes, which came to him as a little girl. Mm-hmm. But she reshaped the universe, whereas Captain America had worked for a Hydra double agent the entire time.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, for lack of a better term, where the Nazis ruled the entire time.
His suit is badass at Captain America.
Shit.
And
so
he totally took over the universe under the nose of every hero. And no one saw it coming.
I think that's going to be the villain of the series.
Right.
Could be.
No, that could be. Now, remember, that's just an episode.
Whoa. Oh, but right, because he's jumping on different universe. Okay.
Different one.
Okay. So he's basically like the Loki series.
Right.
That's dope.
Remember, because him and Scarlett Johansson, the rumors are going to produce a show.
But, okay, I was going to ask, but I forgot he got the suit from, because it's the same Captain America.
The suit.
And they went back and got pin particles too, so they have more.
No, but okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the ending still finishes with him staying with Peggy Carter?
And we go see that version of Cap. Because remember, he broke the timeline when he did that. Or did he?
Maybe he went and spent time with her and then put the stones back.
Because I could see why he would.
Well, remember, we never meet Peggy's husband. We never meet her kids.
We never do.
True.
Maybe that was Cap the whole time.
Hiding.
Maybe he knew about
No, it was him.
Kang in the timeline. So
he had already decided because Bucky smiled when he flipped the switch. He told Bucky what he was going to do.
Yeah. It's his only chance to be with the love of his life.
Right.
True. Yeah.
It was the only chance. So he took it and it happened. And I honestly think that is true what you said. And remember, before Sleepy joined us and watching movies and anything with podcasts, remember when we watched Endgame, me and you talk about and we're like, but doesn't he mess up the multiverse?
Right.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
You know, and the funny thing is that it was right there. Then again, you watching Endgame, you knew what was coming next. You knew everything was going to be multiversal after that.
But where's Old Man Cap right now? in present day.
See, that's why we don't know. They haven't shown him again. And, you know, you will kind of expect to see. This is another thing. Remember when we were watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Mm-hmm.
They already had this guy under contract or already in talks with him. So I thought that old man Cap was going to come out in that show and give him like a pep talk. Like, yeah, you need to be Captain America.
But
That's what
because of the pandemic and because of a hurricane in Puerto Rico, they had to change how that show went.
No, I know. And
So maybe that was true. And then because of that, they had to redo the whole story literally as they were filming. We filmed this point. Okay, the next half, we got to stop. We got a week. We got to refigure out a story, find a place to shoot it, and go shoot there. And that's where the storyline of the ending of Falcon and Winter Soldier came about. So that rumor was possibly true where Old Man Cap was going to show up.
because I think, you know, Nomad is going to be the name of the show.
Yeah.
I think it's an amazing story. You know, if you see it in the comics, it's different.
Yeah.
It's where he renounces.
Nazis win.
No,
No. That's a different
That's a
storyline.
different storyline. The Nomad is because he renounces the first time his United States, his patriotism, and
Because someone else is running the government.
yeah, and then he becomes this. Doesn't have a suit, has a new suit, a black suit with a black mask, and he's called Nomad.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
And we thought that's what he was in Infinity War
In
and
Endgame.
Endgame.
He did have a black suit.
In Infinity War.
But that wasn't Nomad.
That wasn't Nomad. So now it makes sense where he will become You know what? I think I got an idea.
Go ahead.
Ooh, indulge us.
Okay, so what if there's somebody following him, and that's why he has to change his name to Nomad,
But who?
a variant of Kang,
No.
or
No.
who?
The Red Skull. Because if he went back in time, if Black Widow's alive, the Red Skull's alive.
Yeah, but
Because remember, they said with Gamora and now Wanda being there, Scarlet, whoever her name is, Natasha being there, the Red Skull could leave.
that is true.
And in the comics, the Red Skull was cloned into Steve Rogers' body.
How about
Yes, he died.
yeah?
Whatchamacallit brought him back and put him in a perfectly cloned body of Steve Rogers with the super soldier form, just made him the Red Skull. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the Red Skull came back with a younger
God, I
body.
love comics.
Yes.
Yeah, comics are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Or there's a lot of stuff you can
Right.
do with this.
Like, but
Like now you kind of blocked my my idea.
No, I didn't block your idea because remember, it's a show.
No, because now I was thinking, what if as okay, let's say Red Skull, by him giving him and Natasha being dead, he gets the stone. That happened regardless, right? It happened in two timelines. It happened in the main timeline where Thanos gave his daughter, so that means Red Skull will leave.
Right.
And Natasha killing herself, that'll be another time he leaves. What if Red Skull is following him so he doesn't fix the whole thing? And what if Red Skull sends a Captain America Hydra?
Just to say, another episode.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So he's dude, they could go, because remember, if you see the Hydra, Captain Hydra,
Secret Empire, yeah.
if you see him, they're well advanced in technology too.
Yep.
So they could actually already have figured out the multiverse, which I think
Snap.
with Red Skull holding the Tesseract, was it?
Yeah.
And becoming the
Cosmic Cube.
Cosmic Cube. But he wasn't at this Tesseract?
No, they're different. The Tesseract evolved into an Infinity Stone. But in the comics, the Tesseract is the Cosmic Cube.
Oh, okay. Well, the point is, by him becoming the keeper of the Soul Stone, he will know about everything because he gained knowledge. Remember, everybody that stepped in the world, he would tell them, "Hey, Thanos, son of the
Yeah.
you know what? Same with Natasha. Natasha, daughter of."
Mother, father, but now she found out. Yeah.
Dang.
So that means he got all that knowledge, so he will know about multiverses too. You could go a lot of ways with it.
Because remember, it's a show.
What if Kang gets the help of the Red Skull?
Doesn't need him. He travels time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, remember, everything has to make sense to.
No, but
Kang.
remember, he doesn't need it. I mean, remember, Kang already has it. So Cap figures out that Kang is destroying the multiverse.
All right, because he will
And
be.
he needs the Red Skull's help. Kang don't need Red Skull's help. Steve Rogers needs the Red
Yeah.
Skull's help.
True.
But you have to free me. I can't free you because you're going to take over. Then you don't want to save the multiverse. So you have to make a deal with the devil.
Eh.
No. They could go so many ways because the Nomad project is something, bro. Because remember, all we know. Okay, this is just, let's say he goes and the first stone he's gonna give is and we have to think everywhere where he got the stones, right?
Yep.
So let's just start going to the places. Oh, and remember, he got Mjolnir too.
Right.
Remember, because he had to take it back to. So let's say when he started going to the different universes, like let's say when the Avengers fight, it's an all messed up world because can't get to it, or the multiverse is already crumbling. You know.
Right.
So it'll be nice if it's actually darker.
No, it's actually from He Who Remains, the Void.
No, I know, but I mean,
No, I'm just saying, but that's the world we're in
yeah.
that he goes to. And like the Shatari won,
Ooh,
as opposed to us winning.
the Avengers.
6 months Avengers winning, the Shatari won.
Oh.
And you find all the Avengers dead, and you can pay.
And think about it. They fucked up when they took the stone. So now how does he get it back?
Because that is true by him
He has
taking
to
the
find
stone.
someone to take it back.
Because didn't they explain that once you take the stone,
create
a
create
different
like-
pat? What if from that pat a Kang came and took over that universe,
Right.
and the Chitauri won?
Yeah. Right.
So that you could pay homage to that scene from Wanda when she goes like that to Iron
all
Man and
dead.
stuff, and they're all dead,
And Loki's in charge.
and Loki's in charge.
Right. We could actually see that.
No, you can see a lot of stuff with
But
this
what
show.
if we go where
Holy
we
shit.
take Thor's hammers back and he gets the ether, but this time
The Dark Elves won.
one. And we get a totally different world than that one.
Yep. And the one sitting in the throne is the Dark Elf.
And who does he have to get? Baldur the Brave.
Yep.
The brother that was supposed to appear in Doctor Strange and
And the next one will be in the base
right.
Ooh.
Back in time. Back in the 70s.
back in the 70s. And who could you introduce in the 70s?
Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that is about when they about to take off
Yep.
into space.
Yeah.
And you see them getting eventually hit with cosmic rays, and they have to help him.
And then we
A
get
young
Four
Fantastic
movie.
Four,
Has to help him.
Steve Rogers,
That'll be nice.
with this Russian spy at the height of the Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
They have to help him with a Russian spy.
What's the other one?
Nice.
So we got the Ether. We got the
Time Stone.
Time Stone. No, that was
No. Yes, the Time Stone,
the Time Stone. But the Time Stone is in.
the Tesseract. And what if Steve Rogers fails that version, and the planes come and hit and blow up the United States.
Well, I need to tell you this. Remember, they didn't take the Tesseract from 2012. They took it from the 70s.
No, but what if we go back and shows you the Red Skull wins?
Well, yeah, in the 70s.
No. In the 1940s during World War II.
Oh.
We show you that. So by him putting the test a different version where Dave won, and maybe I'm going to speculate now, the Fantastic Four are Russian. Not 'cause remember that side won the war.
Yeah.
So the Fantastic Four are Russian, going into space, and that's where he gets Natasha. That's episode 1.
That's crazy.
How about
But Natasha isn't Russian. She's the American spy.
Yeah.
So we flip it. So we're now.
Oh, you're breaking my head.
Now Natasha is now Natalie
Yeah.
Robertson. Just American name.
No, but that happened. You need to read. No, but you need to read
But
Black
that's so
Widow's.
dope.
No, but you need to read Black Widow's comic. Right now, there was a comic where she was married and they messed up her mind,
Right.
and she got married and had a kid, and then she left everything away
Yep.
and escapes. Like she acts like she gets killed, and she's away from them. It's a great run. You
Yeah.
should read it.
I
Black
gotta read
Widow.
it,
Yes,
100%.
very great run. I think Bucky comes out in it and everything.
Yep.
So you could go a lot of ways with this. How you do it? Like I said, we're speculating on the time where he has to take the time stones. So let's say he has to take the Tesseract and the time stone to episode to 2012. Where did they get the Power Stone?
Space. Guardians.
But where did
The
they
collector, I think.
get? Where from the collector?
No, remember they were in space. The collector told them what it was. The power. Star-Lord stole the Power Stone. Remember, it was on that planet.
First, they went to the planet before Star-Lord went there.
Right.
Nebula took who to get the Power Stone?
No. Remember, Star-Lord discovered the Power Stone on that planet. Went to try to hawk it.
Oh, right.
So let's assume that, like in the What If comics, the one Kree guy gets the kills Star-Lord and gets the Power Stone and takes it to the Kree.
I think the last stone he needs to give is the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone is tricky. The Soul Stone is the Red Skull,
Exactly. It's the main story. So it's
That's
the
the-
last one you have to give.
but you have to free the Red Skull.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard for him.
But you think you fix the multiverse.
But you end up coming back and everything's more messed
Right.
up.
Correct.
Sacrifice.
You
of
put all the
Red
stones back in
Skull.
time, and yet you get back as Old Man Cap, and Kang is totally conquered.
Yeah. Oh,
and people just don't
the
realize
show
it.
ends.
Right.
The show ends. I know where you're saying the show ends.
Yeah.
The show ends where it starts. It ends where Captain America is supposed to give the shield to Falcon.
Yeah.
And when he's there, he gets there, the world's all fucked up,
Right.
all messed up.
He's looking around. That's why he's like,
So it's basically
When he came back as Old Man Cap,
yes,
he looks around.
and everything's messed up.
yeah,
Right.
you can have this.
Right.
I'm too old for this
And
shit.
then it ends. It's like it's 6 episodes for every stone.
Yeah.
Then it ends.
You
That-
can probably
that-
squeeze in a 7 episode to
7, yeah.
finish everything at the end, too,
Right.
if you need to tie it.
Okay. First episode you introduce. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all the stones being returned. A bonus episode 8 is him. Okay, I know. Episode
8.
No, just episode 7. I've done everything. Blah blah. Credits roll. Post credit, he returns.
And he goes, Peggy.
You remember at the end of the first Captain America, he escapes the room. He walks out and he's in Times Square.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. He comes back as Old Man Cap and he looks around.
No. I got a crazier idea. What if he doesn't come as Old Man Cap? Follow me on this. What if he doesn't come as Old Man Cap? What? Okay, follow me on this.
Following.
Follow me on this. What if he comes back to the time where he ends up dancing with Peggy And when he turns, he's like, Peggy, Peggy, looking for her. And he turns on the TV. The Nazis won the war. And that's how you get Battle World Nomad.
Oh,
It's a new world where the Nazis won, and you get Captain America, Hydra there. You don't. He doesn't have to do the whole be in the show. He just has to be to make a new movie down the road.
Or we get that ending of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Sharon Carter's on the phone. And who is she talking to? The Red Skull.
Go.
And then we get another clip. Who is the benefactor from Ant-Man? The Red Skull. And who do we see in the background? And where's the Red Skull at? Latveria. Dr. Doom. And we're getting a rebooting of the Masters of Evil. Where Kang gets put together the Masters of Evil with Zemo.
Hey, Captain America coming back and making this Nomad show, and the fact that it's dealing with time travel, is dealing with the stones, is dealing with the whole multiverse saga. You could go a lot of ways with this. We could keep speculating probably for 10, 15 more minutes.
Who's another member of the Masters of Evil? MODOK.
And that's how you get another MODOK.
canon, MODOK.
Because Captain America, by putting all these things in place,
Created a new world where
Everybody's
the
back.
Masters of Evil conquered the world.
and Ultron's there.
Thank you, Cap.
And you got all, but remember, he doesn't know this.
He doesn't know this. He thinks
Until-
he's fixing it.
Until the end of episode 7.
And the end credit scene where he goes and he's like, oh, that.
Dude, what if they get little Tony's voice when he was like, remember when you meddle with time, time bites back.
Right.
There's just
He could think about
No,
that,
no,
yeah.
no. He looks as he's dying, Cap. Remember what I told you? You meddle with time, time comes back. And Cap doesn't know. And then they show that the Masters of Evil have been behind this the whole time. Led by Kang. I teach all of you how to win.
And they all won in different. Yep.
Right? And then you fade to black.
That's insane.
And that's a Battle World episode. That is the beauty of what they can do with Battle World.
And Multiversal
Because
Saga.
I'm starting to think that Deadpool is a Battle World movie.
Do you think so?
Deadpool
Yeah.
versus Wolverine.
But dude, why is the TVA in there? It just
Let's just not get into this one right now. Let's just
part 3.
maybe part 3.
All right. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for part 3. If you like what the content you're in here, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, tell somebody about it. And if you comment on this video or any of our other videos, you'll be entered to win a PS5. Deuces, nerds.